So this positioning, okay, Alex, okay. This is I like. This is a bit too much. You're tanking the minions again. You should back off. Tanking the minions. Positioning. Look at your positioning right now. Should be right here. Or right here. Oh, sorry. No. Right here. To be relatively close to Nami. But not too close. Look at the positioning right now. Look at the minions. They aggro you. And then you also get damaged by the Jinx. Look at this. You have to understand that to begin this fight, if the Jinx walks up too close to you, you can start the fight with a W. But majority of the cases, Nami needs to hit the bubble and then you follow it up. Hey guys, Visais here, and into this video we're gonna learn a lot about laning phase. We're gonna learn a lot about wave management, trading. We're gonna learn about when to actually walk up and hit the enemies. This is a very good session if you're below diamond, and of course it can also help you if you're below grandmaster. But specifically if you're below diamond, you're gonna learn so much in this specific video. So if you apply this, you're gonna get so much better. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you are the first time here and you want to help out the channel to grow. Enjoy. Okay, now you should be able to see. So we have a lot of things. So you still don't see my screen.
That's your screen. It's just I was trying to get it to full screen.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah, mostly. It's big enough.
Yeah, you have there, if you hover your mouse on the, you have there on the right angle down.
Yeah, now I have it.
Okay, good. So let's take a look. What is this? So I said don't use Q on the minions early on. What I meant is that if you go in the lane and you're doing this is grief. Because all what you want to do with the Q is either poke or push lane with the Q. But this is not what I meant. There is a big difference if you see a pro player staying here and queuing here. So when he's auto-attacking, he puts the feathers, compared to queuing like this and putting the feathers here. What's the difference?
I mean, the feathers are not... They despawn until I hit the next wave, right?
Yeah.
So I will not be able to use them at all.
Okay, so if you stay here and you push with feathers, you queue through the minions and you put the feathers here and you play Jinx compared to what you did here, putting the feathers on the side. How much pressure do you have on the Jinx in one situation and how much pressure do you have on the other?
I think I have... Okay, so maybe I'm misunderstanding something, but in my brain I have 0 pressure from the feathers in either case because I don't have my E.
Okay. So you're saying...
the feathers will be gone until when I get my E.
Okay. So, okay, let's try it another way. If I'm Jinx and I see Zaya using completely wasting her Q on the wave, what do I think? Like, what do I want to do? Okay, why? Exactly. So you're just wasting your pressure completely if you're doing that.
So should I be not using my Q to push wave?
If it's only on the minions, not really, because you're just wasting all of your pressure. Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett. Both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit visai.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against. If you're staying here, you're waiting Jinx to come in the lane, you're hitting the minions and the Jinx, that's completely different planet. One, you shouldn't be here because you want to auto-attack the minions in a way so if Jinx position is here, you feather her and you push her into her tower by using the feather, your passive on the minions. So you put the feathers here, so she'll get scared and she'll be here. Because if she's into the wave and you auto-attack the minions while you have her passive, she will get damaged. So one, your positioning is weak, you should stay here. Two, you should never use your Q on the minions if it's only on the minions and not on them, because you also want to poke in this lane. And three, you don't even need Q on these minions. Look at this. Why do we Q? They weren't low HP or anything. Just to push? Yeah, you can just stay here and do the same thing. This is really, really bad, because they can just out-trade you. Jinx has little tempo, a lot more range, and a lot more attack speed than you, and a lot more damage. Nami against Soraka is close, but Soraka is still winning. What's the cooldown of Soraka Q?
I would guess something like 7 seconds.
Okay, what's the cooldown of Nami? W?
11 W's, like 11, 12
Perfect.
seconds.
So it's more. It's more.
Yeah.
So this is why you can't trade here though. You shouldn't be looking, look at your positioning. This is already very bad. You should be playing for the wave and not walking up. You should let the Nami to play for the poke and you just zone. And this is fine. This is okay because Soraka was very far away. So this is zone looking to go in right now is good. But what you did level 1, which is looking to go right now when Soraka was close to her and this is the range of Soraka, that was the bad thing. Okay, so we have the Q thingy. Okay. If it's only on the minions like that, and you're just wasting pressure. And then here you actually use it on them and you zone them. This is good. This is good. You zone them with the feathers. Then you pushed, you try to poke them. And then here we get tower shots a lot. I like that you're actually trying to use the feathers correctly here. So, yeah, it's very, very bad fundamentals in lane though. So you go in. Okay, so do you know what Soraka Q does?
It damages me, gives her a healing enhancement. It recovers
Exactly.
some of her HP if it hits.
Exactly. And if she gets more HP, she can heal Jinx to full HP. So it's super bad to get Soraka Q. From a scale from 0 to 10, to get Blitzcrank Q is 10. It's really bad. Soraka is 7.5. It's pretty bad because you give her healing. So when you trade here, you need to pay attention to the Soraka walking up. And if she has a Q, which she's gonna get level 2, this is the range of the Soraka Q right now. This is the range of the Soraka Q right now. So you can only go for one more auto attack and back off immediately before you actually enter in her range. Because if she Qs you here, she gets more HP and she can give it to the Jing. So you lost the trade. So you can stop here and just auto attack one more time and back off and do like 200 damage and take like 100. Or you can try to do 300 damage, but they will do 200 and they will heal 150. So you just gotta stop like here. Here, you see how much you forced here? Didn't think about the Soraka Q. And this is the same with...
Did I get hit by it?
Of course, of course. Of course you got hit by it. Because you're clicking upwards. Did you see that? Of course, because your clicking is extremely... Yes?
I was out of it already.
Yes, your clicking is really bad. Remember, you're playing against horrible players as well. So she didn't use it correctly. Like, she should never be so far away from the support. She has this range right now, so she can easily hit it. Look. And she could have angled it like this, remember? So she's just weak. You didn't think about that. And also with the Tariq playing around his E, and we're gonna see soon other mistakes that are in relationship to what abilities do I need to avoid and how do I want to play the laning phase. And then of course we try to play aggressive, no worries. This, you know, we don't really talk about it, it's fine. You have some very weird walking ups when you just farm, and it's very uncomfortable for you to walk up. Farming is very bad because of this reason. So now tell me where you should stand. Like now you should slow push. Where you should stand in this like position. So you're trying to last it. Where should you stand?
In a way that I don't push when my feathers are up, even when I'm last hitting.
Wait.
So if I try, if I hit in line right now, right? If I auto attack a minion right now, even if it's just a last hit, I have feathers up. So
okay. What about now?
And now they're gone. Yeah. Now just stay back, I guess.
Okay. True. So tell me more about this kind of like, where are you going right now though?
I'm following my support.
So if Soraka is right here right now, she goes to poke you. Or if you want to actually last hit these minions, this is your range. You're slightly out of range. Like now, if these two minions are gonna die, who will these minions focus if your casters, if your melees die?
I don't know. Like what the aggro range on them is.
So this right now, let's say they get killed.
I mean, the casters would hit me or Nami.
True.
But the melee minions probably the other casters.
Either way, if you get hit by the casters, that's really bad. Getting like 13 damage 3 times by each minion, that's 39 damage by each. It's 120 damage. You're just getting chunked by the minions. So you shouldn't be here anyways. You should pay attention to the minions, and if you want to follow up Nami, well, first of all, follow up in a position where you're safe. If Soraka wants to kill you, if Soraka is right here, you're queuable. You should never be here. But at the same time, as you said, you want to stay close to Nami because you want to be able, if she starts a fight, or if she does something, you want to be able to follow. So you need to stay close proximity with the Nami, but not here because you're queuable by Soraka and eable. So where should you be standing in your opinion, considering that right now?
Well, then probably about next to that melee minion that's about to die.
Yes, either here or even here is fine.
Yeah, I was like somewhere in there.
As long as you see this minion, as long as you don't stay more than this minion line, this is fine. You can literally position it just here. No problem. Because if she gets pranked, you're fine. But if the minions want to hit the other minions, you can just back off to let the minions hit the other minions. Because now, like, look at your positioning right now. Look at your positioning right now. This minion, you look at this, look at you have to Q the minion right now. And look at the casters. Look at the casters, look at the casters. You are full HP. You're full HP. You lost like 70 HP because of this. And look at the other minions. So don't feel forced to stay at the same line as your support. You can stay slightly more behind here or here. Staying close to your support is a smart thing. But if you're abusing it like this and you're staying too close or like parallel like this, is bad. So you can always position it a bit behind like this or a bit behind like this into the wave. You don't need to stay here. Especially because look at the casters. Look, like this is how much damage you took so far. This is only the casters. Look at this. This is a good play because now you just go on her, but just doesn't feel like you're thinking about the minions too much in these situations. Then you E. This was beautiful. This was very good. This was very good. Just the way you. So I guess it was the Nami support. That's why you did that. Because it was very peculiar. So you see, positioning is something that we can work on. There are lots of patterns that you have problems with in the laning phase. So we just.
How do I fix these things? Because a lot of this is really autopilot. So I don't know how to improve that.
Well, first of all, now you know that positioning is bad. So every time when you play Xayah, you just try to, see how you can position it based on your support and enemy support. So you know the concept that you shouldn't stay too close to the Nami or too close to your support or parallel. You need to be in range to follow her up. But also at the same time, you need to be able to be safe if something happens. So you need to kind of find a balance. So how do you apply that? Well, you just play with the thought in mind that you need to improve your positioning like now. So do you review your games at all?
Sometimes.
It's good to have.
It's really difficult for me to judge what is better positioning.
I know. Try to just watch pro players on Xayah. Just the first 5 minutes and you just see their positioning. Only their positioning. You only specifically watch the positioning. So you go deft and you see exactly the concept that I said. And then you try to apply it. Look at this. Hope they don't invade. They always invade. Look at this. So Xayah Rakan. Look at this positioning. Let's see. So now they are just trying to hover the jungle because it was like invading. We don't talk about that. They have Xayah Rakan. He's going to start W on Xayah most likely if Rakan wants to do something. He will not start anything, Q, W, or E, something that you do very bad. You're starting Q right away when you don't know if you're going to all in level 1. In general, Q is always better, but you can wait a bit more to see what happened. And here, look at the this is one of the best AD carries in the world. Exactly what I told you. Do not be parallel with your support. Stay a little bit more behind. If he goes in, you're still here, because you can step up and you can hit Kai'Sa, but you're not here or here, so Kai'Sa can trade on you. Exactly the same concept. Look at the positioning. Does it make sense? Look at the positioning.
Yeah.
A bit behind. This you're gonna see in every VOD. In every VOD. So now you know that you're doing it bad. You're doing it wrong. But you gotta play more support, because you have a very narrow vision about this game. Because you only see the game from Xayah perspective. You can't see the game from Tariq perspective, from Nami perspective. Which is like playing in jungle needly without knowing your jungle matchup. jungle against Nidalee versus Ivern plays completely opposite compared to Nidalee versus Shyvana. But if you don't know what Shyvana does, you'll play the same stuff, you'll play the same path, the same style, and you'll lose a lot. Same thing with Xayah. There is a difference when you play with a Nami compared with a Thresh. Same thing, there is a difference you play Xayah against a Nami compared to against a Thresh. How do you get to know better? What system do you implement? Every single week you play 5 or 10% of the time you invest in this game into support. You invest it into support. Play support and you learn support. You're gonna know the cooldowns, you're gonna know the play style. You're gonna have an AD carry like you that walks up and takes aggro of the minions, and you're gonna get annoyed because you're gonna be like, wait, why is she tanking the minions? So you're gonna learn from your AD carry's mistakes, and you're gonna know what you want an AD carry to do by playing support, because you'll also have good AD carries. Some of them, they will have better fundamentals than you, some of them worse, so you learn from them. This is the system that you can apply, playing support. Does it make sense? 700 all in. Okay, this was all in. It's a bit okay, right here, yeah, we see the same pattern. We're trying to stay into the brush, and then here we try to, yeah, the pattern with the positioning. Let's see, look at this. So let's see how much damage you get from the minions. So this positioning, okay, Alex, okay, this is I like. This is a bit too much, you're tanking the minions again. You should back off. Tanking the minions, positioning, look at your positioning right now. Should be right here or right here. Oh, sorry, no, right here, to be relatively close to Nami, but not too close. Look at the positioning right now. Look at the minions, they aggro you, and then you also get damaged by the Jinx. Look at this. You have to understand that to begin this fight, if the Jinx walks up too close to you, you can start the fight with the W, but majority of the cases Nami needs to hit the bubble and then you follow it up. So if you stay here and Jinx is here, you can't win that because she's gonna kite you, she has more range than you. So the dynamic is Nami hits the bubble, I follow it up, unless Jinx does something stupid and you can auto attack her with your W while having the E of the Nami on you. Otherwise, you just play safe and you wait Nami to engage. You're not a support. Your job is not to start these fights. Like here, you got chunked before the fight even started. And then here, theoretically, it was a nice attempt here, but you started the fight with half HP because of the positioning issue. So I think definitely try to play with heal from now on, because it will be very hard for you to implement the ghost for now, because we have to improve the most important thing right now. I think it's the mid game, but then at the same time you're playing in gold, so improving the early game is the biggest result as well.
For the buck, yeah.
So I would say that it's slightly more important to play support and learn a bit more about support. And of course, you will win more lanes. And if you win more lanes and you don't group so early on mid lane, and when you learn to recall better in the mid game, you will win more games. That's the best combination. Improving the early game a little bit and then just focusing on the mid game. Let's see the all-in here. Okay, perfect. So here, you're 1v2. You're 1v2 and this Jinx has no mana. So you, even if you're low, you have Nami with you and you have your W soon. Even though you're super low, you can't just recall when Jinx is 2v1. So you can walk up on the wave. If she tries to fight you while you have Nami E, because she will have 30 mana for the E, right? You can kill this guy. She has fleet footwork and she doesn't have many items. She has no quiver. So if you go with the W, E, and Q, while Nami has either bubble or E on you, you still win. Anyways, you don't want to recall here. If you recall and she pushes the wave and you give her a plate, it's so bad because you just killed Soraka. You are supposed to do something with your lead. Yes, you're low. I agree with you. But in this case, you don't want to recall. Best case scenario, you ping assistance, you make Nami walk up on you, and if you feel confident, you can just go on this guy with the Nami E and you kill him. If you can't, let's say you don't feel very confident, it's fine to stay in the lane. The concept is you kill Soraka, you want to do something, push the wave, get something. So if you kill Soraka, push the wave and recall. If you really can't push the wave because you're scared, at least stay and take the wave that Jinx is going to push. Anything but don't recall here. Don't recall because you need to get something. You just killed Soraka, you need to get the lead, you need to get some gold. And assistance ping is much better than on my way ping. On my way ping, I'm staying, sorry. Assistance pings, I need you here, come. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. When you ping on my way, she didn't even care. And then now she stayed. And as you can see, Nami, Let's see Nami mana here. So this is around 40 mana. The E is around 35 mana. She has the E. So if you're only against Jinx, should be fine. And again, 1 out of 100 games, you're gonna stay here into your tower and the mid jungle is gonna stay here after you already got ganked. So that was a very, very unlucky situation to be in. Very unlucky situation to be in. Okay. 14-0-0, I think is when you said you were safe. Okay, I think you played it really bad. So you just go on the first target, which is really good. You still go on the Jinx here, which is really good. Okay, who do you focus right now? Let's see. Let's see. So you go on the Jinx. It's really good. Who do you focus right now? And why?
I'm trying. I should try to hit both.
Okay.
Feathers.
Wait a second. So is it okay? So it's more important to hit both. It's not important to try to kill one as fast as humanly possible. You just want to get damage on both. So if you could kill Jinx here and not hit Sylas, you'd not do it because you want to hit both.
What do you mean?
So what is your plan in this fight?
First of all, I want to keep myself alive, right?
Okay, true.
So it's like Sylas can very much kill me if I don't kite him out.
So again, what is your plan here? To escape?
I don't have a plan.
Okay.
Right? This is a second thing.
Yes. No. In this case, looking at this in hindsight, what should Xayah be doing right now? What should be your plan? Let's say if you can think of 20 seconds about what you do here.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. So the options are you can try to kill them, or you can just back off and run away completely. So what do you think is the option here? Like, what do you think is the right option? Kiting back or just completely running away? Do you think this fight is completely impossible? Or do you think it's doable?
Completely impossible. I think it's absolutely doable. We are initiating.
Yeah, it's doable fight. It's doable fight. You have enough damage here. Okay, good. So if it's doable fight, then you have two options. It's doable fight and I'm gonna focus the Sylas. It's doable fight and I'm gonna go on Jinx. Those are two.
That's really fast if she's low.
Okay, so what should you be doing right now?
I guess then hitting Jinx.
Exactly. You should not back off here. You would have actually hit the Jinx and kill her right here, but he backed off. Look at this. The problem is that you are too scared of Sylas. The Sylas has nothing. He just eats over the wall. He has nothing. He has only W. He's gonna only do this damage. He's useless. He's easy in 5 seconds, 6 seconds. So there are two options here. There are two options here after you ulti, basically. Two options. In the situation where, let's say the Jinx is full HP and you know that you can't kill her in a short period of time, kiting back and just hitting the closest target is always safer. In the situation when Jinx is low like this, which she is, and you know that you can actually get her in a very short period of time with the RE or RE auto worst case, like 2 auto attacks, you can actually get this kill in a very short period of time and then start kiting this guy on the Sylas. So in general, if you don't know you can kill the Jinx in like 1 second, 2 seconds, maximum 3 seconds, and she's full HP and you're gonna go here and hit the Jinx while she's full HP and Sylas will hit you, that's not good, because the amount of time you need to kill Jinx will give Sylas the chance for his abilities to come up, so he will immediately kill you. But if you know that your ulti is gonna do this damage now, and you can just literally auto E kill her in a very short period of time, and after you do that you kite the Sylas, that's the right play. So hitting the closest target is always the play, unless you know that you can kill the backline target in so short period of time that the abilities of the enemy that is in front of you won't come up in time. So this is what you should have done right here. If you play it perfectly, you easily get a double here. Because you look at your HP and look at their HP, you could have literally tanked Sylas and then just kill both of them. So right now you're playing Xayah at around 60%, maybe even less. And then here we did good. 1500. Okay. You push, that's very good, and then I think you go for Drake. Yeah. Which is very good. I told you to call it 1k right here, but no problem. 1530. I told you go to bot lane because they are pushing into you. You gave up the tower, no problem. And then here, just go for the play here. You kill Jinx, very nice. Okay. Okay, you last hit her. What should you be doing right now? Right now, with your clicking, walking up, backing off.
Yeah, get away from Soraka.
So here, you know what he told me? You were like, wait, but I'm out of range, right? Actually in the range of her Q right now. Well, actually, it's slightly... If she Qs now, she'll get you with the edge. So this is the Q of Soraka. She'll get you with the edge. Look at this. Here you are like, oh, but I'm out of range. No, you're not. This is the range of Soraka Q. You almost suicided, right? Look at this. And actually...
She did suicide. I think she killed me.
Well, it was really lucky because the W of the Nami just come up. But... if they don't have Nami, next time you just die. So this is why you need to play Soraka, because, or support, because you'll play Soraka, you will face a Xayah like you will Q her like in such a stupid way like this, and you will be like, wait, does Xayah know what Soraka does, you know? So it will be easier for you to improve if you play support. So if you only play Xayah and you don't play a support or none of the other AD carries, you can play 3000 games and still be hard stuck in gold. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.